In today's video, I'll be sharing with you all the things I've been loving lately. If you're interested, then just keep watching. Hi, my name is Ayesha from simplyayesha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Now, before we get into the video, let me just say, of course, they're doing the yard right now. There's not even my yard, it's my neighbor's yard. So if you hear the lawnmower, please forgive, but this is my second time trying to film this video, so we are doing it anyway, and hopefully the noise doesn't bother you. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you all the beauty, luxury, and lifestyle things that I've been loving lately. I used to do these monthly, like a monthly favorites video, but now I just kind of do them when the feeling hits, you know? Because I don't want to force myself to do them monthly. I don't always have enough to talk about, and you know, you'll get them how you get them. So hopefully that's okay with you all. So in these videos, like I said, we talk about beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. I do not talk about fragrance in these videos. Well, not actual perfumes. I might talk about like fragrance related stuff, but I don't talk about the actual perfumes for this video because my very next video is the fragrance counterpart of this video. So if you're only interested in fragrances, then check out my next video. However, before you go, I will say I like a lot of fun stuff, so maybe stick around for this video. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the things I've been loving lately. So we're going to start with makeup, and the first item that I have is this brow pencil. So this is the Sephora brow pencil. I have mine in the shade chocolate brown, and I picked this up in Orlando earlier this summer when I was out of town, forgot my brow pencil, went into Sephora and said, let me just give this a try, and I actually ended up really liking it. So this brow pencil has a small tip to it. So the brow pencil I've been loyal to for like the past couple years is the Maybelline brow pencil. I don't know the name, but I'll leave it in the description box with a link because I still use that as well. But I picked this up because it was easy for me to get to, and I have to say I've actually really been enjoying this, and I may be switching over. I don't know. I'll probably just keep both in the repertoire like I'm doing right now. But anyway, I really like this one because it still has a small tip, just like the Maybelline, just like the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this one is a little bit more stiff. So the Maybelline is a little bit more creamy, which is not a problem for me. It's not super creamy, but this one is a little bit more stiff, and I find that during this like very hot weather, I feel like this is staying on my brows just a little bit better because of the texture of it. This is the color. And again, it's another thing that I like is that Sephora has a lot of colors of these. And so I felt like this color worked out really well for me because it's giving a little bit of warmth, but it's not too red, which is what I found with a lot of different chocolate colored brow pencils. Sometimes I find it to be too red. I like a little tinge of red with my hair this color, but I don't like it to look too red. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this. The next makeup product I have is not really makeup per se, but it is a lip product. These are from Tower 28, and these are the Lip Softies. So these are technically lip balms, but they're tinted lip balms. I really like these. So I actually picked these up probably sometime last year, but I am a lover of a tinted lip balm. I have so many of them. Like, they travel with me everywhere. They go in different bags, purses, cars. They're everywhere. Like everywhere. You could probably find one in every room of my house. And so I go through phases with the ones that I'm using regularly. And so recently I picked these back up, and I've really been enjoying them. They are quite moisturizing. They give a slight bit of color. I'll do a quick little swatcheroo for y'all, but I will say that what you're going to see on my hand is not going to be the same as on the lip because I'm doing more of a concentrated swatch here, whereas on the lip is going to be sheared out. But it does give like just enough color for me that I can wear them with anything. So I can pop either one of these in my purse and never feel like it's going to clash with whatever makeup I'm wearing. So that's the pink one, and I know it looks really light, but when you smooth out on the lips, it doesn't fall into your lip creases, so it wears really well even though it's a light baby pink. And then this one is more of a nude tone. I didn't say the names, but the pink one is called Watermelon Kiwi and the nude one is called Dulce de Leche. But I really highly recommend these. I love the Tower 28 lip products. I've been a fan of their lip glosses for a while, so I'm really happy that I pulled these back out and rediscovered them. Next up, I have a couple hair care products. I've been on this healthy hair journey. I know y'all see the color in my hair and you're like, how can you be on a healthy hair journey? But mind your business, okay? Some things I'm not willing to give up. So I'm okay with coloring my hair. I know that's not for everybody, but I'm okay with it and I enjoy it and I will continue doing that. I'm just saying that like for a while, like maybe like last year or something, I kind of stopped taking care of my hair. And I won't say that I like completely didn't do anything to it, but I like started skipping all deep conditioners. I wasn't doing any protein treatments, nothing like that. And so now I'm back to, you know, doing those things regularly to my hair. Plus I cut a lot of my hair. Not recently, but like last year. So anyway, I'm in the process of trying to grow my hair back out a little bit. And so with that, I've been trying some new hair products, but also going back to some things that just worked for me. So first hair product I have for you is a shampoo. This is from the brand Odell, and this is the clarifying shampoo. I picked this up because I realized I didn't have any clarifying shampoos in my stash. I recently like went through all my hair products and got rid of a lot of them I wasn't using. Some were ones that I tried once and didn't like, or some were sent to me. So I really just cleared it out to the things that I want to keep. And I realized I didn't have a clarifying shampoo anymore. So I picked this one up and I've been using it and really enjoying it. Now it does give me that squeaky clean feeling, but that's par for the course with a clarifying shampoo. The point of a clarifying shampoo is to get everything out. And I felt like because I haven't been using one, I was having a lot of product buildup. And so I'm glad that I now have this in my stash and I really like it. Even though it gives me a squeaky clean feeling, I don't feel like it dries out my hair too much. Like it doesn't feel like straw. It just feels like, you know, stiff, clarified hair. But I like the smell of this. I like the lather, the texture of this. So, and I didn't feel like it was super expensive. So this is something that I've been using at least every 2 weeks, sometimes every week, just depending on, you know, what's going on with my hair. Because like if I did a wash and go, I feel like I need to kind of clarify it from all the gel. Whereas if I did like a twist out, only using like a cream or something, I might just use like a moisturizing shampoo. Just kind of depends on what's going on with my hair, but really enjoy using this. Another hair product that I have is a gel. So this is the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Gel. I have used this for so long, so long. I stopped using it probably sometime last year just to try out different stuff. And probably around the beginning of the summer, I was like, let me just go back to what I know. Like, so I ordered this again and I've been using it and it does cause a lot of shrinkage. My hair is not a wash and go right now, for the record. So this is a twist out, but it's very humid here. So I decided to try the Curly Magic again for my wash and goes. And I found that it just really helps to define my curls. Yes, I do get a lot of shrinkage with this product, but in this season, and I mean like physical season, not season of my life, but in this season, I've decided not to fight the shrinkage so much because it's just so humid here. It's raining like almost every day. And so it just felt like it was counterproductive. Like I did a twist out the other day. You could see it shrunken. I don't care. But the twist outs weren't really working for me. The Bantu knots weren't really working for me because it's just too humid. Like it was literally me wasting my time. And so I decided when I don't want to fight the shrinkage, I'll just use this and wear my hair very tiny and just be okay with it. Learn to love the state I'm in. That's the word, y'all. Like not just with hair, just with everything. Love where you are in the process, even if, you know, it's maybe not your ideal. Learn to love it. So that's what I'm trying to do. So happy that I went back to this. I don't find that this gel is drying. I don't find it to flake up a lot. And yeah, it's just all around a good like wash and go type gel. Next up is Mousse Def from the Dew. I might have mentioned this last month. I probably did, but I've been using this a ton this summer, also for wash and goes, but this is more of my quick wash and go. So the way I've been using it is wash my hair, condition it, rinse that out, and then straight onto like clean hair, I go in with this. So no leave-in conditioners, nothing underneath this, just this. And I find that my hair dries quickly. I don't find that this dries my hair out. I don't know that it's necessarily moisturizing, but it looks moisturized. Like it looks shiny. It doesn't feel dry. I don't notice more shedding with this product. And it's a way that I can quickly do a wash and go without having to be like wet all day, and without having to like actually blow dry my hair. So taking this out of town really works, because if I'm traveling, I get my hair wet, I need to do a quick wash, I can easily do that with this. And yes, it may not dry completely by the time I need to leave my hotel room, but it's usually dry enough that I'm okay with it, or I can use a hotel blow dryer to kind of dry a little bit more of it. But generally I just air dry with this and I love it. So it's definitely the best mousse I've ever used. So I was getting ready to move into body care, but I noticed I had one more makeup item that I forgot to share with y'all, and it is a mascara. So this is from Maybelline. It's the Sky High mascara, and I really like it because it has this thin wand that is quite flexible. So you see how easily that bends? That means I can get like every lash with this. So I'm actually using this today. This is the mascara I've been keeping in my bathroom upstairs. So I have a little bit of makeup in my upstairs bathroom that I will do honestly most days. I have a bunch more makeup downstairs in this room, but honestly most days I do my makeup upstairs in my bathroom, and this is what I've been using recently and I really like it. Like I said, I am wearing it today and I find it to be lengthening. I find that it doesn't flake, it doesn't smear on me, and it performs pretty well. Like if you're into lengthening mascaras, I would definitely recommend giving this a try. And I don't find that it's hard to wash off, because I feel like some of the Maybelline mascaras from back in the day used to be really hard to wash off. I feel like this washes off pretty well, but at the same time, it doesn't smear on my face throughout the day. So definitely recommend checking this out if you're looking for a new mascara. Next up, I have two body care products, and they are both oils. So this first one is from the brand Kopari, and this is their Golden Aura body oil with 24 karat gold and hyaluronic acid. So this was actually sent to me from the brand like last year, and it was kind of just lost in my stash. And when I went through all my beauty products, like all my backup stuff, and got rid of a bunch of stuff, I saw this in there and decided to start using it, and I really, really like it. Now I was concerned about it because it has gold flakes in there. You're probably not going to be able to see them because they're so tiny. So those are supposed to be 24 karat gold flakes. But they don't really show up on the skin, which I'm good with because I don't like sparkly. Well, I like to sparkle when I want to, but on an unscented body oil, I don't usually want sparkle in it because that's not something I would use every day. So this is something I've been using almost every day in place of a daytime lotion. Sometimes I use it at night as well, but generally as in place of my daytime lotion, I will use this, and I find it to be moisturizing. I find that it gives me a little bit of shine to my skin. I'm using it today. It gives me a little bit of shine to my skin, but it's not greasy or super oily. I mean, it's oily, it's an oil. But it's not like getting all over my clothes and all that stuff. So I've really been enjoying this, and so much so that I think when I run out, I'll be buying this. I've never purchased any Kopari products. The ones I've tried have been sent to me, but this is one that I will be purchasing when I run out because I've just really enjoyed using it. The next skincare product is another oil, and this is from Blanca Noir Skincare. So this is the matcha vanilla body oil, but really I'm sharing it just to share the oils with you in general. So these are scented body oils. They are highly perfumed. I like to use them to layer with fragrances, but the reason I wanted to mention them in this video is because this brand I feel like is my go-to for perfume oils. I have a lot of perfume oils. Thankfully, a lot were sent to me, and I've had the chance to try a lot of different brands, but this is the brand that I would recommend over all the others just because they have some really good scents. They are moisturizing without being super, super greasy. Hopefully y'all get what I mean, because you know, some of the oils, if you put them on and then you try to get dressed, you're going to end up with oil streaks all over. This one, of course, is an oil and I treat it as such, but I could probably let this one soak into my skin for like 10 minutes or so before getting dressed, and then I won't have any problems with my clothes. But I don't go in like just rubbing in and immediately get dressed. I don't do that unless I'm wearing something like jeans. Anyway, I said all that to say, like, this is moisturizing, highly scented. Pricing is really good, small business, black owned business, and I just feel like this is my go-to oil brand. So I wanted to share it in this video because I share these all the time in my videos where I talk about every single fragrance I wore over the week. But I don't know if I've ever told y'all that this is like my favorite oil company. So really enjoy this. I am an affiliate of them now, but I will say that's not why I'm talking about them, because if you've been following my channel, I have talked about them for well over a year when I discovered them. And I just became an affiliate like within the last month. So most of the ones that I have from this brand, including this one, I purchased. I think they've only sent me 3. So just know it's real. I'm not just saying it because I'm an affiliate, but I do have a discount code if y'all are interested in saving a little money. So again, that is Blanc and Noir Skincare Body Oils. Another favorite that I have are my almond shaped nails. So these are my real nails. I decided to try out an almond shape on my real nails probably about 2 months ago. And I've really been enjoying it. I feel like it looks so feminine. So it's not necessarily the color I'm talking about, it's the shape. So I have to wear my nails a little bit longer for the almond, but honestly, it's okay. I don't like them to get super long, so every time I go, I have them cut them down and redo the shape. And because of that, I've been actually going to the nail salon because I'm not good at doing the almond shape. So I feel like I have to go get my nails done, but that's okay. I've been enjoying it. They've been looking good. I feel like they're very feminine. They're a little different for me. I've worn my nails pretty much the same way for years. Like I always like them really short, with like a squoval, like a squared off rounded edge type of shape. So it's nice to have a different shape. And I just feel like my rings are accentuated better, and I've just really been enjoying this. I will say, like, for me, I know some of y'all probably think my nails are super short, but for me, they're a little long, but not so long to the fact where I feel like they're bothersome, but it is like a little bit harder for me to put on my necklaces and stuff, so that's kind of annoying. But because I love the shape of them so much, I'm good with it. I basically had them do them as low as you can while keeping the same shape. So yeah, I've really been enjoying my almond nails. So next up, I have a couple pairs of sunglasses. I actually meant to share with y'all 3. But I forgot to grab the other one, and I don't have much time, so we're just gonna leave that one out. So hey y'all, so I lied. I decided to show y'all the other sunglasses. I'm wearing them today. These are from Louis Vuitton, and I love them. I looked at these sunglasses probably like a year or 2 ago. I was just like, nah, I don't need to be buying no Louis Vuitton sunglasses. But anyway, recently I went in store and tried them on, and my husband ended up buying them for me. And I love them. They feel so well made. I have another pair of Louis Vuitton sunglasses, but the other ones are really old. So I really don't wear them anymore. But all of the Louis Vuitton sunglasses, they feel like quality. I mean, and they should, but like they feel heavy without being like annoyingly heavy, but they feel very quality. Like, I'm not saying go out and buy some because I know not everybody cares about designer sunglasses. But I will say, if you go in Louis Vuitton, just pick up a pair and see how they feel. They feel like you're getting a good quality product that will last for years. And the other ones that I have, like my older ones, I've had them for before I had kids, so more than 10 years. But yeah, I love these. They go with everything. I don't wear them every single day, but I do wear them. They're a little flashy, but not too much. Like there's LV symbols on them, but they're not doing the most. Like they're very like easygoing, but they're still a vibe, and I absolutely love them. So I do have 2 pairs to share with y'all. First up are these sunglasses from Crew. These are the St. Louis or STL2s, I think is what they're called. I'll link them. But if you watch any of my vlogs, I'm always wearing them. Like always wearing these sunglasses. This one is like in an olive green or a military green color. They look kind of black on camera, but they're definitely green. They have tortoise on the arms. I'm not sure if this particular pair is still available, but I have probably like 6 pairs of this in different colors. So I will link these for you all. Love them. I feel like they're really unique. I don't ever see anybody wearing them. So for that reason, I know they're not going to be for everybody, but they are for me, and they are one of the things I've been loving lately. Next pair of sunglasses are these from Tom Ford. I tried these on at a duty-free shop, but I didn't buy them there. And then after that, I couldn't get them off my mind. Searched for them, found them for a decent price. I don't know if I can still find them for a decent price, but I know I can find them, but they may be full price. Check out the description box. But I love them. They are so fun. They're like the perfect color pink. They're dirty. I got a fingerprint right here I can see, but I feel like they're such a vibe. They're such a vibe. They're the perfect color pink. They're fun, but they actually do feel like they block some of the sun out. And if I wanted to wear them inside somewhere, they're not too dark. I could get away with like keeping these on all day if I wanted to. Next up, I have two handbags. This first one is from YSL. This is a mini Lou camera bag. This one has been, well, it's not discontinued, but it does look different now. So now it doesn't have this tassel. That's the only thing that's changed to my knowledge, but I love this bag. I also don't know if it comes in the grain leather, to be honest. It might come in a smooth leather now, but the one I have is the one I've been loving. I've taken this out of town with me several times. I remember sharing this in one of the vlogs when I was traveling, that this was my bag I had with me and how I love to take it out of town with me. So therefore I felt like it needed to make it into the favorites video, because I've taken it out of town this summer probably like 3 times. It goes with everything. It holds a good amount of stuff. I mean, it's not huge, but it holds a good amount of stuff. It's crossbody, it's lightweight. It can go from the airport to dinner to shopping. Like, it's so versatile, especially in this color. And even though this is a light color, because of the grained leather, it doesn't get that dirty. Like, it really doesn't. I've had this bag for probably 3 to 5 years, if not more. I don't know. And I feel like it still looks very, very good. And I do not baby this bag. I wear it with jeans. I wear it with anything. Like, a lot of times if I take this out of town, this will be the only bag I take, and I'll just carry it with everything. So really, really enjoyed this over the summer. Next up is another YSL bag, and this one is newer. This is the Mini Nikki. I picked this up in Orlando this year. I actually unboxed it on one of my vlogs. I'll try to link it for y'all if I remember, but I love this little bag. It's so, so cute. So let me hold it up side by side so y'all can get a size comparison. So it's not very big, but again, it holds a lot. It's smushy. The leather feels so good. This is a bag that, although I feel like it's more of a casual bag, I also feel like I could dress it up. I could travel with it. I have not as of yet, but the color is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love the gold hardware. It kind of has this antique look to it. And if you open it up, you can see it has a little pocket there. Actually, I'm carrying this bag right now, so it has stuff in there. So I have my card case here in front, and then the rest of my stuff in the bigger part of the bag. But I just love this little bag. I haven't taken my plastic off here yet. I need to, but I crossbody this. It's super cute, easy to wear, goes with everything. Would highly recommend. And it has a slip pocket in back, so I typically stick my phone in here, even though the phone can't go in horizontal, but it can go in vertically. So it's a magnetic pocket. So a lot of times I'll just stick it like that, and that'll be up against me. It doesn't, I don't have to do it like that though. The phone will actually fit on the inside of this bag if I wanted to. But a lot of times if I'm on the go, I'll just stick it in there like that, and that's fine with me. So love this little guy. So next up, I do have 2 books to share with you. The first one is from Kennedy Ryan. This is called Can't Get Enough. This is the newest book from her from this series. What is this called? I don't remember what this series is called, but this is the 3rd book in the series. I'll try to put the name on the screen for y'all if I can remember what the series name is called, but this is the 3rd newest release. I read this over the summer. Absolutely loved it. Now, when I talk about books, I'm not good with describing them without giving spoilers, so I'm not going to, but this focuses on the character Hendrix. So if you've read any of the books from this series, you'll know who Hendrix is. And I felt like they did a really good job of telling her story. It was different than the other 2 books in this series, but just as good in my opinion. So really enjoyed Can't Get Enough. And then my second book is my most recent book club book. This is from the author Shanora Williams, and it's called The Perfect Ruin. So this book, like I said, we just finished reading in my book club, and we just met up and talked about it. But out of the book club, a lot of the ladies rated this, or not all of the ladies, but there were at least 3 to 4 people that rated this a 10 out of 10. So that's saying something, okay? That is saying something. I personally rated it, I think, an 8.5 out of 10. But I still absolutely loved it. There was just one thing in here that really like made the rating go low, because I probably would have rated a 9.5, honestly. But one thing made my rating go a little bit lower. I don't want to tell y'all what it is because I feel like that will spoil it. But if you like psychological suspense, you should check this out. I feel like this has a bit of craziness to it, but also like it's a fun, easy read in my opinion, and will keep you guessing. So I didn't even guess the who done it or what was done until the end of the book. Like I did not figure it out until the end. So really enjoyed this book. All right, and the last two things I'm going to share with you are two TV shows that I have thoroughly enjoyed. The first one is called Paradise. This is on Hulu. This was not a new show. I don't know when it came out, but I remember a lot of people talking about it maybe like 6 months ago or so. And I didn't get on it then, but I started watching it this summer, and y'all, it is so good. The star of the show is Sterling K. Brown, and he did a phenomenal job. It's so interesting. It keeps you on the edge of your seat to see like what's gonna happen next. So I really enjoyed it. I think they just finished filming the second season of this. I'm not sure when the second season comes out, but I think you have time to catch up on it if you're interested. My husband and I watched this one together, and both of us really enjoyed it. The next TV show is called Couples Therapy, and I came across this show because of Instagram. I would see little clips of it. I'm like, let me find this show. So this is a show that is based around a psychiatrist and her patients. So they share counseling sessions, not in full, but they will have maybe like, let's say 5 or 6 couples that they follow over the season, and you'll see little clips of each of their counseling sessions, and it is so interesting. It is so interesting. It really kind of opens your eyes to all the different types of couples in the world. So if that sounds interesting to you, you should check it out. She's a really good psychiatrist. Is she a psychiatrist? I think she's a psychiatrist. Forgive me if I'm wrong, and I don't know her name, but I'm gonna leave some information about the show down below, or at least the link to where you can check it out if you want. I believe it's a Showtime show, and I watch it on Paramount, maybe, I don't know, one of these streaming services, but it is so good. And if all else fails, just look for the clips on Instagram, because they are really good as well. But I like watching the shows all together because you like get invested into the character. Well, they're not characters because they're real people. You get invested into each of the couples. So I really have been enjoying that show as well. So those were the things I've been loving lately. Let me know if you have tried any of the products I talked about. Also in the comments, share one thing or one experience or one food or whatever that you haven't been able to get enough of over the past couple months or so. Share that so we can all join in on the conversation. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn that notification bell on so you don't miss a video from me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.